This is where modern brand models like print on demand with low minimum comes into play, but they do embody a principle that every successful entrepreneur uses. Systems are about consistency and iteration, and testing product concept with low upfront risk is one of the most powerful ways to learn faster. Most people think starting a brand is about hustle, guts, motivation. They think you need money, inventory, suppliers, and luck. The truth is, most brands fail not because they lack willpower, but because they lack systems, repeatable, reliable processes that reduce friction and protect your attention. Today I'm showing you how someone can launch and test a clothing brand concept without carrying inventory using tools designed for real work, real files, and real execution. Quick transparent note before we go deeper: as always, this video is for educational and experimental purposes only. It is not financial or business advice, and the individual results will vary. I've also teamed up with Tapstitch in this video to explore how this model works from a systems perspective. Now here's why this matters. When you start a business, you're not just selling products, you're constantly making decisions. What product do I sell? What is the audience? How do I source this? How do I fulfill orders? How do I market consistently? You gotta think about all of these things when running a business. If you don't have a system to handle that workflow, you end up spending most of your time on ad hoc tasks and very little on leverage, the work that moves the needle. This is where modern brand models like print on demand with low minimum comes into play. Not because they are perfect, but because they let you test, learn, and iterate without massive upfront risk. Imagine a platform that lets you offer custom apparel, start with low minimum orders, keep your branding front and center, test design without buying inventory. That's the idea behind Tapstitch. It's a platform that supports creators and founders who want to build apparel or lifestyle brands, from designing all the way to fulfillment, without having to hold back on big stock, which is a lot of the times the problem with trying to scale a brand like this. Instead of guessing what will sell, you can launch quickly, gather real data, and adjust your strategy early. Let's be clear, low inventory models aren't a silver bullet. They aren't get-rich-quick schemes, but they do embody a principle that every successful entrepreneur uses. Reduce friction, test early, learn fast. Traditional inventory models require upfront capital, big orders, forecasting, storage, and there's also refunds and returns to deal with, which is always a pain in the backside. All of this adds to complexity and, more importantly, mental load. What Tapstitch offers is a way to remove that noise. No massive upfront inventory, print-on-demand fulfillment, low MOQs, brand forward control that doesn't guarantee success, but it lets you learn faster. Here's how I like to think about building a brand with this kind of tool. Conceptualize your idea. Think about your audience, your niche, and what message you want to communicate. Create your design. You can sketch it yourself, of course, or work with a designer. The key here is clarity, not perfection. Then upload to Tapstitch. Tapstitch allows you to drop your artwork directly onto apparel mockups. Set your product parameters, choose sizes, colors, place your print, and configure your pricing. Notice what's not happening here. No warehouse, no pallet orders, no guessing demand based on gut. This is workflow, not hype. This is the self-development lesson in business that most people miss. They think if I don't have everything perfect, I shouldn't start. But a better mindset from my perspective is, if I don't test and learn now, I'll regret this and never progress further from my perspective. Systems aren't about getting everything right. Systems are about consistency and iteration, and testing product concept with low upfront risk is one of the most powerful ways to learn faster. Not because of the tool itself, but because it lets you expose assumptions to real data very quickly. That's how you shorten learning cycles, one of the biggest advantages in business when you really think about it. Next, let's talk about brand identity for a second. Selling random products without a story rarely sticks. With a platform like Tapstitch, you have a chance to own your brand name, control your design messaging, connect visuals with values. This matters because people buy from brands they believe in, not just products they like. You gotta remember that. So your first job isn't just product, it's clarity of expression. Your identity plus your audience plus your voice, when you really think about this very carefully. Once you've designed and your product is live, the next step is understanding your customer. And that means tracking clicks, monitoring engagement, understanding who's actually buying from you. A well-structured campaign includes the following: a landing page, a store, clear visuals, and messaging. Then you also got to test 2 to 3 different variations to see which one actually stick. Collecting data before scaling is imperative, and because you don't have large inventory costs, you can afford to test more variations, measure real behavior, adjust strategy really quickly. Let's get something straight. Launching a brand isn't easy, it isn't glamorous, there's no shortcut, but there's a better way to start. Systems that reduce friction, processes that expose assumptions, tools that let you measure real responses, habits that make learning consistent, low MAQs. Print on demand isn't perfect, but it's a starter feedback loop which really matters. You launch faster, you learn sooner, and you avoid the trap of over planning. That's what separates people who stay stuck from people who progress. Now, if you're curious about the mechanics behind this, not just surface hype, I encourage you to explore this kind of model independently. You'll find a link to Tapstitch in the top part of my description for reference, and if you're building something right now, drop one thing in the comments that's been holding you back. Often clarity starts with recognizing the friction in your own workflow. Thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you on the next one. And if you did find this video helpful, you know exactly what you need to do. Smash that like button, subscribe to this channel, and more importantly, tap the notification bell. I'll see you on the next video where we are of course going to be talking about more business, finance, and entrepreneurship. As always, take care now. Bye bye wherever you are in the world.